I came to Borgovia to free the land from the tyranny of mad science. But the fall of Fulmigati was the spark that ignited the flames of the Civil War. So I led the resistance against the military genius who tried to destroy us. I faced an army of mechanical monsters and defeated General Harker, only to suffer betrayal from my mysterious ally, Prisoner 7, who tricked me and obtained the most powerful artifact in the land, the hidden death of Koshai, the Deathless. Prisoner 7 disappeared into the depths of the otherworld, but I will track him down. It's not only about revenge. I'm a hunter. He is my nemesis, and he has a plan. The citizens are looking to me for guidance, but I must find Prisoner 7 first. It's a tough decision. Chaos reigns in Borgova. Warbands, gangs, and bickering political factions want to take power into their own hands. What's more, the city is plagued by the sudden appearance of the Cult of Seven. Led by a mechanical monster, the beastly infiltrator. They break into Fulmigati's former laboratories and seize precious equipment. Evidently, my nemesis is behind all this, and it can only be the beginning of something worse. This time, I know which facility the infiltrator will attack next. A secret laboratory and a horde of monsters, just like old times.
A nice subterranean lake. Fancy a swim, Van Helsing?
In this secret laboratory, one word, Katerina. Mega sharks.
Kill me.
We should kill her now, before they resurrect her over and over again. The vial says, drink Xeno acid for ultimate refreshment.
All this cat fur makes my eyes itch and water. Stranger, we're trapped in this diabolical machine. Help!
A talking cat? What the hell is going on here?
We were kidnapped by mad scientists and put in this contraption called the mind modulator. It switches minds between bodies. Yeah, I'm bitten inside my cheek again.
I hate this puny sack of blood and meat. Give me...
Bitten inside my cheek again.
I hate this puny sack of blood and meat. Give me my claws and teeth back.
Poor things. They got their souls ripped out and stuffed into another body. Admirably creative.
We cannot be released until the ghost capacitor is replaced in the machine. You should be able to find a fresh one around the lab. Hurry!
That is all I need to know. Hang in there. 2 sockets left. Let's put the capacitor in the white socket.
Seems like it is working.
Back in my own body, finally.
We are eternally grateful, stranger.
At last, I'm free. Now you all die.
Closer. Get your face smashed in.
Seems like this gentleman is in a cheerful mood. Who are you? And how did you end up here?
I'm a daywalker, just like your friend over there, with one small difference. I slay vampires. I'm also an expert swordsman who...
Oh, this is the bloodsucker who was sent to prison by the city council for petty scams and not paying taxes.
Ghosts, vampires, vermin is vermin. Say what you...
My friend, and I thought you had banished me to the sorrowful pits of despair for reasons that I can't even...
Don't get started with the theatrics.
Why did they keep you here anyway?
When I was captured, Harker imprisoned me in this secret facility. He used my blood to recreate the Contra Solis concoction.
The what?
A serum that protects the undead from the sunlight. A truly great notion if you want to build...
But first, let's get you out of here.
Be careful. If you follow the corridor to the east, you'll find some Aragon cultists and their leader, who've been wreaking havoc around here. Let me just savor the grandiose moment when the vampire was saved by a monster hunter.
I think I said something... I think I set something in motion. That's never a good thing.
You are finally starting to grasp the intricacies of weird science.
Enough of your sarcasm. The water level is sinking. There's a stairway. We should take a look down there.
Unconscious? We took you alive, see? I'll take him to the lair.
Great idea. Tell the others to start interrogating him about this evil Tsar of theirs. Politely.
Package delivered. The interrogator is ready to begin. I don't want to miss the screaming and the begging, so please, hurry up! You are a gnome, right? I've never seen a gnome in my life, or in my afterlife.
I'm from the ink, but, it's in turmoil. My village is caught in the middle of an ink storm. I came here to stop that.
How can you stop something like that?
You'll see giant spheres in this forest. We call them ink grubs. They ooze ink that distorts the spheres in this forest. We call them ink grubs. They ooze ink that distorts this world.
And how does that work?
The ink is the prime material of all creation. And now somebody is using it to rewrite your world. This forest has already been seriously damaged.
I have a better idea. I'll take it from here.
So, this stone egg is an ink grub? This is what we have to deal with?
Yes. The source of corruption in the forest.
Do you want to destroy it?
Yes. It's always good to have an excuse to destroy something. The curse seems to be...
As a licensed bandit and proud highwayman, I request your help.
A bandit in distress? Sounds interesting.
Due to dramatically increased monstrous activity, the premises of the daily 11-hour stagecoach robbery are currently inaccessible to the public. The locals are complaining.
The locals want to get robbed?
A fine tradition here, dear sir. Can you take care of the monsters,
So fragile.
Don't say a word. I learned my lesson. I won't touch the gong.
Then it's my turn to hit it. Get ready.
Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
It was a bad idea.
But you were bragging about your new axe. I had to take a swing.
Two stranded souls, and still arguing. How cute.
Look, we got eaten alive by a tree. And now we can't leave until our remains are buried at this altar.
And let me guess, you want me to play fetch bones?
Yes, being dead and stuck here for eternity with this mutton is stressing.
Tell me about it.
Van Helsing, there is trouble brewing in the prison.
The inmates are revolting to hear more of your poems.
Not quite. Crime is running rampant in the city, and some families...
Ordinary citizens locking themselves up to be safe?
Yes, but a kingpin has shown up and...
So, a criminal is extorting money from families taking refuge in our prison cells? Very unsettling about this crystal. To mortal eyes, it's standing still. But in reality, it's blinking into different ink realms at astonishing speed.
In another word, it's dangerous.
Maybe, or maybe not. There is an easy way to find out.
A life-threatening kind of easy, I presume.
Don't be a sissy, Van Helsing. Hit the crystal.
I'm going to regret this. Yes.
Hit it again!
I can't do that.
This is so exciting. Try again. I remember this house. The kids we found inside said that the walls were delicious. They didn't think much of the doors, though.
I'll pass, thank you. I think I've lost my appetite.
Hey, you are the old hag who kidnapped Hansel and Gretel. We stopped you for good once.
Don't believe those lies. I was the victim of two demon-possessed kids who wanted to eat my house and spread false rumors. Do you see any imprisoned children?
Well, no. I guess I don't have any business with you after all.
A gentleman. Here, take this necklace as a token of my gratitude.
Wait, is this necklace made of tiny bones?
Of course not. Those are chocolate-coated biscuit sticks.
Thank you, I guess.
The monsters are gone. Thank you. And, please take these for your troubles.
Have a nice robbery tomorrow.
Me, punk.
Before you start killing my boys, hear me out and consider my offer, sir.
The best offer I'll give you is that you get to keep your life if you leave immediately.
Yes, we've taken generous donations from the refugees, but we also provided food and protection against other criminals in return. While you were away,
Oh, a knight in shiny armor, with a dagger behind his back.
I'm giving you a cut from the operation. 20,000 gold, if you let us stay. It's such a nice lair, anyway. It would be a shame if, anything happened to it.
Give all that money back to the civilians and you can stay.
Wait, now don't you come any closer. It's dangerous.
Look at this, Van Helsing. The ink has bled through to our world. The situation is growing worse.
I'm trying to find the hideout of a hostile cult. Do you know anything about that?
There is a camp in the Wraithwoods, but that's beyond this spill. It cuts the entire forest in half.
At least the other half of the forest has a promising name.
If you enter
Hostile cult. Do you know anything about that?
There is a camp in the Wraithwoods, but that's beyond this spill. It cuts the entire forest in half.
At least the other half of the forest has a promising name.
If you enter here, you could get to the Wraithwoods through our village in the Ink. But as I said, it's a dangerous place.
Don't encourage him.
Our valuables behind.
So they would rather starve to death for some trinkets? Oh well.
Bah! We can hold out here for months, if you do us one small and unremarkable service.
Explain, please.
There is a scrim beast locked in a cage at the bridge. It's just what we need for a wonderful, filling stew.
So you want us to bring that thing here for you to eat?
Exactly. It's a docile creature.
Oh, look at this creature. It's so cute.
It is not a pony.
Poor baby. We won't let those evil gnomes harm you, will we?
What is that soul-splitting scream? My ears will start bleeding soon.
It's absolutely unbearable. Make it stop, Van Helsing.
The beast fell silent as soon as we killed the abominations.
Never felt so much pain in my spectral life. Can we help this poor thing now?
Well, let me open the cage. Katarina!
I acted on impulse, for the sake of my afterlife sanity. It's definitely...
Oh, are you still alive?
You have a lot of explaining to do, gnome. Open the door right now.
Scrims have to be killed gently. Otherwise, their meat turns sour. This one is ruined. Can you bring me another one, perhaps? It's almost lunchtime.
You insolent little.
Just let it go, Van Helsing.
What about our soup? We also need some spices. Hey, hey!
Oh, the sweet scent of rotting scrimbeast innards.
I got them.
I can create a powerful potion for you with permanent effects right now.
I would like to have that potion made, please.
There is an inscription on the statue saying, "Chase the hands on the clock through 4 archways. Then go the way you came for divine grace." Look, an old sacrificial site. Brings back memories.
It's a gateway to the deepest Ink realms, which are, as we learned, the dwelling place of some truly nasty creatures. And someone has tried to rip this gate open recently.
From this side, sadly. So much ink is seeping through the cracks that my senses are tingling. Seeping through the cracks that my senses are tingling.
I remember an incantation for sealing such fissures, but I just can't recall the whole ritual. It involved drawing an arcane pattern around the gate.
Will you give it a try? Or how about failing on purpose? We might get to meet a big bad creature from the other side. The gate is closed. So there goes my hope of meeting a charmingly evil creature.
The faceless Tsar is not good enough for you as a villain.
Well, it's hard to be charming without a face.
Van Helsing, my master told me to expect you. Did you come to your senses?
If you are here to serve the faceless Tsar, first you must kneel. Then wait until I decide if you are worthy of servitude.
Typical. I don't even deserve an evil monologue. What about me, big lad?
But you...
Lad?
But you have already done so much for my master, little Borgovian princess. Just like your brothers and sisters did. You will join him in the black heart of the ink and sit at his throne in the Void Cathedral, where he is watching over everything that happens in your world.
I really hope so. I want him to see how I destroy you. Now I know what Prisoner 7's plan was all along. He is rewriting the world with the artifact he stole, changing it all back to the age before the weird science, while turning the vampires into invincible monsters. The Cult of Seven has been destroyed. I cut off the arms. Now I must go for the head. Does my nemesis really think that he could... Now I must go for the head. Does my nemesis really think that he could derail me by threatening Borgova? He should know me better by now.
What a relief! I was so worried that you had met your inevitable demise, and darkness had taken you into its kind embrace.
And we wouldn't want to worry about the ghost lady, right? Then worry about your old vampire friends.
Vampires resilient to sunlight. Just
Need I remind you that I helped your father to defeat those bloodsuckers decades ago? We are not exactly best friends. First,
there is already a slight flaw in your previous plan.
Quit with the laughable antics with the garlic. We will drink your blood anyway.
Not while one of us is breathing.
We have all eternity to wait.
Seems like we found the survivors.
All three of them. Strength in numbers.
Keeping vampires at bay at a vegetable store packed with garlic. Desperate. But it...
Ah, what a breath of fresh air it is to see you, Van Helsing. We had to kill our wounded to prevent them from turning into these fiends. Where are the reinforcements?
We are the reinforcements. As always.
Huh. Then this quarter surely is doomed. I grew up here, you know.
Good. Then find your way to the fish market. The ink gate is there. Go.
We are forever in your debt. Give them hell. Goodbye. Hey, stranger. I need water.
Poor soul was torn apart by vampires. Not much time left for him.
The pain is almost gone, but my veins are on fire. Oh, something just moved inside me.
The transformation is already underway. He will rise as a bloodsucker in a few hours.
Acting well to his situation.
Is he a happy vampire now?
What is happiness for us, creatures of the eternal night and pain? Not turning into a ravaging monster? I can guide him, like a true master of dark arts that I happen to be.
We meet at last. If I can't take my revenge on the father, his son will do.
Big words from someone who has already lost Borgovia once.
You can't lose something you never had, you fool. We were only the enforcers of the true master. The Shadow Master. The shadow behind the curtain. The deathless king of the land.
You are lying.
You didn't know how sweet. Your father tricked our master, stole the source of his power, and only then could he defeat us. And he was so ashamed.
Do you remember how confident I was about closing the gate? Well, it might be a bit more difficult than I thought.
What do you mean by difficult? Should I run? Will Borgova survive?
It will be fine. You'd better step back, though. Blackgate, dissolve! And let this world be healed!
At Borgovia, he imprisoned the vampire princess in the impossible tombs. But Samba...
Then I will close those fancy tombs again.
The impossible tombs are in a pocket realm of the ink, where only the dead...
And how am I supposed to get there?
First, you have to die.
Don't get ahead of ourselves. Said realm, which is called the Nightmare Hollow, can be accessed from here through unique...
Look, a Domovoy in the ticket booth. Kill him, quick!
He seems rather harmless, and I've already killed my share of Domovoys for 2 lifetimes. Can you stop crying and tell me what's going on?
My first day at work. Many nice tickets to sell. But many nice tickets to sell. But nobody coming. Everybody went crazy at Dark Carnival.
Crazy enough to hire a monster as a ticket seller?
Everyone got tortured to death by evil clowns. No one else was volunteering but me.
I wonder why.
Want to buy a ticket?
Helsing.
I've killed thousands of creatures without mercy. But that's not an excuse to lose all humanity.
Oh my, he's still wailing. Can I kill him then?
I'm so happy. I would do anything for first guest. Just ask. I'm so good with bombs.
A Domovoy with an affection for bombs. What a surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Carnival presents for your entertainment the most magnificent spectacles, evil clowns, killer acrobatics, and mad fire eaters. Enter and mad fire eaters. Enter! Oh, a visitor. Who might you be, good sir?
My name is Van Helsing, and she is...
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The legend we've been waiting for to spice up our contest. Let the Hunter Games begin! Bring me his...
This one looks suspiciously well fed for a stray dog. Let's hope he is not on a human diet. Let's make a small cut on the airship's balloon, just in case the mad ringmaster tries to get away.
And die! Never, you soulless creature!
Do I really see multiple versions of the same person?
Me and myself are having a fatal misunderstanding. Kill him before the wretched one sins more. Why not kill all of us? That would be fitting into our pathetic lives.
All right, I'll help, but I want an explanation.
Thanks for saving my life.
Explain.
Someone cracked an old magic mirror by mistake at the bazaar. It came to life and started calling itself the Wretched One. The mirror creates evil duplicates of anyone who steps in front of it.
So that's where all these lunatics are coming from.
That's all I know. The mirror is protected by her creations in the living quarters.
I'll put an end to this madness once and for all. Of sewer rats either.
So, you are not interested in destroying the boiler apparatus? The Mad Ringmaster's pride, which is drowning the Dark Carnival in yellow slime?
Is that the same apparatus that is powering the island?
It is, and the Ringmaster is forcing us to eat this yellow goo. It's a mixture of porridge...
Porridge of the dead, you say? He must have had a lot of
The Ringmaster is truly a monster. Let me consider.
Barra Van Helsing! The man, the legend, the prey. Witness the most stupendous, most magnificent, and truly colossal entertainment that the Dark Carnival can offer.
I'm giving you one last chance to walk away. Stop this madness right now and I'll let you live.
Was that all, Ringmaster? I was expecting something stupendous, magnificent and colossal.
First round is over. Not so flawless victory. Outstanding. With some minor flaws. Generally well done. Now get him for real, my minions.
I'm still waiting for my spectacular spectacle. I hope that lousy brawl was not what you had in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't listen to those pompous killers. That was only the magnificent warm-up, the taste of things to come. Let the third round commence.
First, you let me rot in a cellar for decades. Then I served as an amusement for peasants at the bazaar. Then they crack my beautiful silvery pane. Now you will all pay in blood and sorrow.
A magical mirror throwing a hissy fit? Just like the one I used— A magical mirror throwing a hissy fit? Just like the one I used to have in my chambers.
It's a pleasure to meet my lesser self. The destroyer of our father's legacy. The downfall of Borgovia. The pet puppet of the Faceless One. The failure mocked by a spoiled ghost princess. Tough words from the pet puppet of a broken piece of furniture. There is...
What a sight for sore third eyes. Lady Katerina, how long has it been? A millennium?
Please, it was only a century or so.
I'd honestly love to hear about her reckless ghost days, but I must get to the Nightmare Hollow immediately.
The ink is in turmoil. A faceless presence appeared in the heart of darkness, reaching out to our world, shaping the creation itself. It's reaching out to our world, shaping the creation itself.
Yes, he's the one I'm looking for. What other reason would I have to travel to the land of the dead?
Normally, I wouldn't assist you, but you helped this community tremendously by disposing of the insane ringmaster.
How did you know that?
He didn't really go out silently, did he? Well then, I will open the gate for you. Beware though. The Nightmare Hollows is ruled by the guardian of the impossible tombs, Lady Arena. Where though? The Nightmare Hollows is ruled by the guardian of the impossible tombs, Lady Arena.
What? No! No, it cannot be!
Katerina, are you all right? Who is she?
You can run wherever you want. Your past will always catch up with you. And that's all I'm going to say on this matter for now. And that I've kept this to myself for more than a century. So it's a little difficult to know where to begin.
Let's start with a simple question. Who is she?
She is my sister.
Your sister?
To be precise, my twin. I was... how should I put it? Her evil twin? You know, it's a very Borgovian thing.
I might need some time to deal with this.
I served you faithfully, yet you shackled my soul to this tomb. I curse you for denying me revenge beyond the grave!
I remember him. He was a nobleman who conspired to butcher a rival family, but was caught. His execution lasted 4 weeks.
We bear the same grudge against the faceless Tsar, mortal. I could be a powerful ally, if you lift my curse. Together, we can...
joy and salvation.
The old hag did say chocolate-coated biscuit sticks, right, Van Helsing?
Just hand it over. Whatever the price. No!
Here is your necklace. Now get out of my way. We'll meet again on heavenly grazing grounds, my dearest pony. Your Irina. When aesthetic grace meets ancient evil, some of these statues look more menacing than the inhabitants.
Well, it's been a while, little sister. Fate plays cruel jokes on us. Here you are, the lapdog for the Warrior of Light, repenting for your sins. And here I am. Once an innocent soul, now the acolyte of darkness. All thanks to you. Would you believe me if I told you that I was sorry? Of course not. You are just playing tricks with me. What a hypocrite you are. What a hypocrite you are. Have you ever told your mortal master about the terrible deeds our family has done? It wouldn't have been very ladylike. Still the witty one, I see. Know this, Hunter. During our reign of blood, hundreds and thousands perished to please our protector Kushai, the Deathless. Why would you turn against him now, sister? You are insane. You are insane. Kushai never existed. He was just a myth, a legendary magician. An excuse for our family to revel in violence. That's so sweet. You really believe your childish nonsense? How could you be so blind? How could you not recognize the one behind the mask? And now you are playing tricks with me. I won't fall for this, sister.
Enough. I don't...
Oh, you just had to ruin it, didn't you? The ink gate to the spectral provinces is open, but when my sister passed away, I felt another gate opening nearby. Maybe we should investigate.
And I can smell a familiar stench. There are vampires here.
The hunter is here. Run and warn the others.
So this is what you were all hiding from me. You were too cowardly to join the others in Borgova, were you?
Or perhaps it was a clever ploy, puny mortal. Ha! It hadn't even occurred to you, had it? We lured you into our trap.
Nice try. I will kill you last, funny one.